to That Wrestling Podcast.
What's up? It's Jason, and yeah, it's Monday night, and of course, with Monday Night Raw being in Brussels and airing at 3 o'clock Eastern, and advice from my media consultant saying, "Hey, you guys only post once a week, so you need to post more." So here we are. You see the title of the video: "Toxic Dysfunctional Relationship." This is going to be a quick little, I don't know, 10, 20-minute video about John Cena. He showed up on Raw, had a lot to say, and we are going to get into it. So don't forget to follow the show on social media at That WrestlePod, our YouTube channel. Of course, if you're watching this right now, you know that it's That Wrestling Podcast. That WrestlePod at gmail.com is how you can get in touch with us. So the big thing coming into John Cena's return, because we haven't seen him. See what I did there? We haven't seen him since Elimination Chamber when he kicked Cody Rhodes in the dick. And we didn't know what it was going to be. And what's crazy is he addressed a lot of the things that we've talked about on this show, all the pundits and the journalists, and finger quotes if you're listening. What are we going to see? What are we going to hear? What's he going to look like? What's he going to wear? And guess what? Cena said, F you all. F those kids. He ain't getting music. He ain't getting new gear. I thought it was brilliant that when Raw opened, Cena was first, and that makes a hell of a lot of sense. And, for me personally, I thought maybe a suit. I thought maybe his gear would be like maybe a singlet, maybe long tights. I don't know. But we are getting the same old shit. If you remember, that was a thing for Cena back in the day. We're going to get the jorts. I wish today he would have told Stu to get the fuck out of his way. We had a Twitter poll up at That WrestlePod, and would he tell Stu to get the fuck out? But he did not, because he did not run, which was something new. He did not throw the hat or the towel on his way in. And, this version of Cena, and I guess it goes the same with any other, heel in finger quotes, because John addressed that as well. Heels don't think they're doing anything wrong. They think they're doing everything right. So John said that he was a victim in a very abusive relationship over the years. He talked about how, people didn't like him, and he changed, and he became a rapper, and people liked him, and then they didn't. And then he just kept winning and winning and winning. It's 3. Winning, 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 and winning, and winning, and winning, and winning. It's 10. Winning, 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 and winning, because he's a 16-time champ. And at WrestleMania, I will bet $1 that John Cena will become the 17-time champ, regardless to what the current record holder, Nature Boy Ric Flair, says, that you have to go through him to get to 17. That's horseshit. We don't want any Ric Flair near the ring at WrestleMania. I was at Ric Flair's last match, and the guy had 2 strokes and heart attacks throughout the whole thing, man. That shit's crazy. So John just said, look, you guys have just abused me over the years. You said that I was a invisible punchline, the you can't see me thing, like to the point where Funko made a see-through John Cena figure, and coming soon from the people at Mattel, they also are doing a see-through John Cena elite character. At the time of recording, I don't know if any of the guys are showing up. I had asked them if they wanted to come on. We all got lives, kids, jobs, blah, blah, blah. Funny, as I say that, I just got texts from both Kev and Joe not coming. Brian told me earlier he had some stuff going on, so he will not be joining us tonight. I loved that John Cena referred to the Cena Sucks people as jackoffs. I did not like the editing again. We found out last week when Punk and Rollins were in the ring, the editing that was done for the middle fingers was a WWE decision. And today, when the FU Cena stuff was happening with the crowd, there were some edits. A lot of it made it through, but there were some edits. So Cena does his thing. For a moment, I thought he was not going to talk, which, Jericho did that many years ago. But and with John's reaction at the press conference after he kicked Cody in the dick, he didn't talk. He walked in, dropped the mic, and was out. So, needless to say, John Cena heel turn was pretty fucking awesome. This was the comment or the quote from John Cena. You don't get a new look. You dress like me. I don't dress like you idiots. You don't get new music. That's my voice on the song. Your time is up and my time is finally now. The only thing you get is to look long in the mirror and see how awful you've been to me. And guess what? John Aloysius Cena is 1,000,000% right. We've talked on the show about when Kev and I didn't really like each other. At that time, Kevin hated John Cena. I love John Cena. Like when we went to WrestleMania 23 to see John Cena beat Shawn Michaels, who was his tag team champion partner at the time, I was awesome. I had so much fun. I loved it. And everything Cena has done in that time, I love it. I love the bright color clothes. I love the Dr. Thugonomics. I am looking to see what else has been said about this John Cena promo. Now at Fightful, Fightful Wrestling, Sean Ross Sapp, they said rate John Cena's first heel promo of 2025 out of 10. Wow, I did not think it was effective. Wrong. Because apparently he's not a heel. Promo was solid though. 10, brilliant. Felt like he held back. I felt like he held back too. And the reason that I feel that way is they let Cena talk, but he didn't say anything once Cody came to the ring. Cody referred to him as a whiny bitch and many other things. So could you imagine? Actually, not even imagine. Can Cody Rhodes keep up with John Cena on the mic? I'm going to say no. Earlier, well, I guess over the past weekend, being that it's Monday, there was a report that WWE was considering Cody Rhodes merchandise with "Go Fuck Yourself, Rock" on it. I hope they don't do that. But this is about John Cena, not about Cody Rhodes. And the excitement of that promo, I've watched it twice. I loved it. What's that saying? Been there, done that, got the shirt. Well, after watching it twice, I got the shirt. I'm not in Brussels. I'm in my basement office, and I bought the Brussels shirt and hat. And it was interesting that he pointed out that kid. And everyone's like, oh, John Cena's, this kid's traumatized by John Cena. And I'm like, is he? He didn't cry. He didn't look upset, but he wasn't smiling or laughing either. So it'll be interesting to see. I wasn't even sure we were going to get Cena and Cody face to face because the wording. Oh, John Cena and Cody Rhodes under the same roof. But luckily we got it. We're going to get it again next week. I forget where they're at. Italy, maybe, or Glasgow, because they've already released the Glasgow John Cena gear. I bought that too. I bought the hat, bought the shirt. It'll go in storage, as most of the stuff that I buy do. I'm not sure why I over collect and buy stuff. But, in the world where wrestling t-shirts tend to have value, maybe that's why. maybe 10 years down the road, I'll look to retire by selling my John Cena farewell tour merchandise still in the plastic. CIB, if you will. This week on the show, Brian is out. He has a work function. And Kevin Joe will be back. I will be here. We'll be talking more. I'm curious to see what they think about the John Cena promo, and the rest of Raw was really good. Finn and Braun Breaker was a great match. Absolutely loved it. More on that. And you know, we got that Seth Rollins promo. And I'm not going to get too into it, but okay, foreign crowds, you like to sing. We get it. We get it. Knock that shit off after like the first half hour. Anyway, at that WrestlePod on socials, that WrestlePod at gmail.com. I would love to hear what you thought of John Cena's promo. And if you're watching this, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're listening, please leave a comment. That stuff really helps out. 5-star ratings would be great on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And yeah, that's about it. Like I said, this was something that I wanted to talk about. I was hoping the guys would jump on, but they could not. And let me know what you think of these little 10, 15-minute podcasts. You know, I know you're busy. And I appreciate everyone who watches or listens or, you know, is on Facebook and Twitter and whatever, whether you're friends with us in real life or just a wrestling fan who likes content. We'll try to get out more. And thank you to my media consultant for instructing me to do this. She'll get a raise if this works out. And if not, she'll get fired. Anyway, wherever you are in the world of professional wrestling, enjoy wrestling. We'll talk to you later in the week.
Thanks for watching That Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And for more That Wrestling Podcast content, follow at That WrestlePod on social media.